seeing Michigan State, after coming from behind, dramatic win here on Saturday on this court against Oregon. They trailed by 14 at halftime and came back to win by 12 to give you an idea of the kind of work they did in that second half.
And they gave up the most points I think they'd given up since 2018 in that game, 50 at halftime.
Jeremy Fears is back as the point guard. Had to sit out that game with the stomach flu. Same can be said for Xavier Booker. Shot clock down to 4. There's Richardson. Missed his first shot. Batted around Zappala with the offensive board.
That's what they do.
And the first 2.
That might be the most Michigan State-like play I've seen. Offensive rebound.
Zappala had 6 rebounds on Saturday. His first leads to his first 2 this evening.
Now you hit it on the head. They got to come out to a good start, especially in this environment. Don't want to get down early.
Mbako, who has been their top scorer, misfires from deep. Richardson, 35 minutes over the weekend, 0 turnovers. And he starts out 0 for 2. Jackson Kohler will have a chance to make that 3. Jackson Kohler had a double-double on Saturday against Oregon, has a quick 3 tonight. Another sellout here in East Lansing, 14,797. Making it inside, the ball working against Zappala. Indiana took nationally ranked Michigan to the final moments at home on Saturday. Had them tied with 3 minutes left. Jump hook.
Good defense there. Good contest.
Richardson. And he'll shoot 2. Draws the foul against Leah.
I love how aggressive he is. He just plays at his own pace. My biggest takeaway from him last game is just his patience. In so many moments where you'll see he'll pick up his dribble where you see most guards panic. He'll just find his way, pivot, and just get to a position where he could still score or make a play. You don't usually see that with a freshman play with that type of pace.
I liked how efficient he was, too.
Yes.
Only needed 13 shots to get to 29 points.
Yeah, that might be the best stat of the night.
Made 9 of those 13. Knocks down a couple of free throws here. Spartans up by a touchdown early at home.
See the pressure they're putting on him right now. I mean, look where they're starting their offense. They're all the way out 3-4 feet past the three-point line.
Galloway misfires on the 3. Leal battles for it. Dumped inside to Reneau for their first bucket.
He's going to need a big game. Renew's got to come out to play. He's got great feel around the basket, can finish with both hands. They need a big effort from him tonight.
Akins, the top scorer, kicks it out to Fears. Doesn't shoot a lot of threes. Akins does. In and out. Follow rebound.
And neither team makes or takes a lot of threes. Be interested to see tonight who's able to win that category. That's what we're talking about. Left to right hand right there.
Reneau trying to make it back-to-back buckets. Here comes Fears. Happy to put his foot on the gas.
Good D.
Kohler, another offensive rebound. Akins, another 3.
There he goes. And that can get a score going, man. Seeing that ball go through the net. He's been struggling shooting a 3 this year, but we know he's their best scorer. Getting a 3 like that to fall early, it's a dangerous thing for Indiana.
They were very good uncharacteristically from distance against Oregon, making 8 out of 19. Contact underneath. By the way, they've just gone final in Ann Arbor. Michigan knocks off Purdue 75-73. Wolverines right now sit atop the Big Ten Conference. Good look inside. Block from Richardson. Ripped it away. Wow, what a sequence.
Great defensive play.
Trey Holloman checks in for the first time, normally a starter. Akins, another 3.
Ooh. They're giving it to him right now. He's had 3 possessions in a row where he's had a good 3.
Starts out shooting 1 for 3 for threes. A wide range of play for the Hoosiers recently. They had Purdue down late at West Lafayette. As I mentioned, almost beat Michigan this past weekend. Also got a pair of 25-point losses in this run of losing 7 out of 8. 5 to shoot. Tough shot for Mbako.
Oh, my goodness. He does this. I mean, that's an NBA play right there. A turnaround fadeaway right below the three-point line.
Richardson left wide open.
Another one.
Kohler, his third offensive board. Try again. Oh, air ball.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
Cohen Carr, they love his potential there, scoring the ball. Puts Michigan State up by 6. Indiana has been playing catch-up the entire time. Galloway 3. They've been getting good looks.
They have. They've gotten a couple good looks early on. Some of those will fall.
Holloman, Cooper, back to the line. That foul called against Goody. Michigan State getting to the free throw line more than any other team in the Big Ten, and we see that already here. 81%, good for 4th best in the nation with that percentage. Right now, doubling up on Indiana. They've made all 6 free throws.
They've added more possessions, too, with all these offensive rebounds. Can't give them too many. Not a team like Michigan State.
Reneau forced to the baseline. Shot clock now down to 8. Galloway, another good look, and another miss.
Got to keep shooting. Don't be discouraged. Those are good looks.
Indiana 0 for 5 from three-point range. Fiddler gets the bounce.
Good drive by him. Play through the contact.
First double-digit lead here at home for Michigan State.
Big-time score from Omaha transfer. Still finding his way here at Michigan State, but that was a good drive right there. Oh, man.
Turnover. Talking to Tom Izzo this afternoon at Shoot Around Austin, he said, well, almost had the ball taken away. Fiddler gets it back. He said, we're a good team. We're trying to get great, and we're not there yet.
Yeah, and he alluded to, like, this team's a little different. They don't have maybe one superstar, but he has a very deep team, one of the deeper teams he's ever coached, and he has a lot of good talent on this team, especially at the guard spot.
Richardson 2 to shoot. Oh, finesse touch.
I touched on that earlier. He has great feel around the rim. Nice little finger roll right over Ballo's hands right there.
Spartans up by 12, enjoying a 10-0 run. Miles Rice, who wears number 1, coming off the bench for the first time tonight. Skip pass, Goody 3.
Good look again. Good look again. Inside and out, got a good 3. They just need some of these to fall.
Beers always looking to pass instead of score, and leads this team in assists, just over 6 per game.
That 3rd in the conference in assists.
Aikens open.
Yeah, they're giving him that 3.
He's made 1 tonight, but missed 4. And here comes Leal.
And I understand Indiana likes to play inside and out. That's a good move. Oh!
Nice elevation for the Swamp, but the whistle called for the foul. I mentioned there are only 2 transfers planned for Tom Izzo in the rotation of 10. Fiddler was one of them. Those 2 free throws ended a 4.5-minute run without a point for Indiana.
Good pressure.
Kohler not afraid to take that one air ball. Good play, Richardson for a new 20.
Another rebound there.
Beers with the Kohler pick.
Look how patient he is.
Swatted back, Leal.
Run that floor, run that floor.
Back out to Leal. Goody.
Big shot.
It's been a huge part of their offense the last month.
Absolutely. Finding him in transition, trying to get him as many 3 attempts as possible, especially good ones. Right there, running the break, being patient, not forcing a shot early.
See if that gets a best shooter.
No, they need that.
Team 1 for 7. Zabala. And another rebound for Bala.
Could have been a foul there.
Oh. Goody just hit from there. Out to Leal. Had it swapped away there. Almost by Richardson.
Got a move. You got a space. That's a drive. That's a good drive.
And they eventually find Goody here open. First free throw was good. And they have made just 1 out of 7 3-pointers as they close it to 6. They trail by as many as 12 here. Carson Cooper checks back in. If they're going to continue to chip away at this here, Austin, they'll need to continue to find a little success there.
Absolutely. And I don't want them to get discouraged by the missed threes. They've gotten good looks. Just continue to drive and kick, play through the bigs. Inside and out is the key for them.
Hoosiers have turned the tables here a little bit. Right now, a 6-0 run for them. Richardson to the lane. Rice takes it away.
I love his activity early on here.
Big hop step and a swat from Kola.
Whoa. It's a tough shot. He didn't have his foot right there.
Hoosiers 1-3 from 3. Look at that quick step. Pulls it back out.
A little travel there.
The captain, ready to the basket.
Just a quick drive, no wasted movement. Everybody's always talking about bag work these days, but the fundamentals is what works. Quick straight line drive, good finish by Akins.
Leal back out to Goody. They continue to look inside to Ballo. One-on-one against Cooper. Backdoor cut.
Oh.
So Indiana has done a nice job of keeping this somewhat close. Remember, they were down by 12. How do they cut it down even more?
For one, I think a couple shots fall their way. We got a different game here. They've gotten good looks from 3. I don't want them to get discouraged. You got to keep playing inside and out. They're 1 and 8 from 3. You know, you have a couple of those fall. We got a different game here. You just got to stay with it.
We've seen them in the zone defense quite a bit here. You like that move?
I do. It causes them to pass the ball around and waste time. You see right here, Michigan State had problems with this versus Oregon. It makes them complacent and not get to the paint. You see how they're keeping them out the paint?
Trying to get it in there. Akins pull up. That's a good shot. Cooper puts it back.
And that's been the issue for me. We can talk about the missed threes for Indiana, but they have to keep Michigan State off the glass.
Michigan State right now 18 rebounds. Indiana 10. Cooper.
And right now, yeah, that's a big boy, man. And right now, the only thing working for Indiana really is playing through the post through Ballo.
We got to the lane, double teamed. Pretty look inside. Ballo, he has been a bright spot with 5 rebounds inside to go along with his 6 points.
Yeah, he's had an impact on both sides of the floor so far. They have not lost all year here. We know they're, 12-0 here, 11-0 here at home. If they can come here and get a big win, that would change the whole energy of the season for Indiana.
Holloman 3. Akins hands on it.
Got to push. Let's get an easy one here for them.
Leal, open 3, Goody. Knocks it down.
Like I said, he is the X factor. His threes, him making it really is going to open the floor for Ballo and some of their post threats to have space. If they don't make shots, they're going to eventually just start to crowd the paint and force Indiana to make threes and take threes, which they do not do a lot.
You're thinking about making threes, Austin. Goody has made 2. The rest of the team there for Indiana 0 for 7.
Yep.
They've gone from down 12 to now just down 4.
In this zone, you can see it's completely changed the pace of the game.
I don't see a lot of that. Oh, Booker with 3.
And listen, that's a great shot by Booker, but you got to be willing to give that up. The fact is the zone worked in that possession. You kept him out the paint, and you got a corner 3 from Booker. You got to tip your hat off to him, though. Good shot by him.
20% from 3 for the season.
Yeah, there you go. And he's probably the most talented player on Michigan State's roster in terms of NBA potential when you look at his size and his skill ability.
Nice little give inside, and Ballo.
He's been everywhere.
Both sides. Been a real presence in the paint. Goody, steal. Down 5. And Rice had it swatted away. Trey Holloman, good hustle and good ups.
And that's what he does.
Richardson wide open. Well, he has cooled off since making 3 of those threes on Saturday. Reneau wanted follow. Go up. Back to Reneau.
Good finish. Good move, good patience. That's one thing Reneau does. He doesn't have the athleticism that some of these other bigs have. Got to play with force, especially versus a grit and grind team like Michigan State. Some excitement there. Do we get free tacos if they miss, or what happens here?
Consecutive missed free throws means free chicken nuggets here in East Lansing.
Chicken, they can't beat free nuggets.
His zone gets pretty excited with that opportunity every time it comes up. Indiana creeping back here. Again, it's only a 4-point deficit.
They got to stay in this zone. It's working.
Holloman back out to Booker. Richardson has cooled off from the weekend. But that's a pretty shot. The runner for the lane.
And that's how you beat the zone. You have to attack it and get to the paint. The zone is designed to make teams settle.
Follow, guarded by Zapala. Back to Rice.
It's a big
Cashes
shot.
in 3.
In games where Rice is aggressive and has an impact offensively, they're a much better team.
In some of these games where they've been close here and they remain in the zone, if they would have gotten just a little bit from the guards, they could have gotten over the hump.
Absolutely. See, and that's exactly what that's forced. He hit the 3 earlier, you don't overreact. The zone is designed to make teams settle, and that's what they're doing right now. Keep them out the paint.
Indiana trailed by 12. A deep ball would tie this one up.
This is, we talked about spacing. Ball's got a space. Give him room. Give him room.
Well, they found him there. Goaltending.
Staying in the zone. They made the adjustment versus Oregon. They started attacking.
Michigan State was attacking well in that second half. Outscored the Ducks by 26 on Saturday in that second half. Fears to Cooper, 3 to shoot. 1 second left, he gets the foul against Barlow. That's his first. And out there in the first free throw.
He's got great size. Just a couple tough free throws here that have gone in and out.
We talked about the bench depth that Tom Izzo has going. Coach Izzo has seen 9 of his 10 players that he plays already scored here tonight. Well, we just watched Cooper go 0 for 2 from the line. Indiana has not led tonight. Any kind of bucket puts them on top.
We see the warm-up tees for Michigan State. Strength in numbers.
Reneau. Follow. Had a shot at it. Here comes Spears, the only Spartan who has not scored tonight.
And we know where his value is.
Top assist man on this team.
It's not always scoring. Exactly. He makes plays for the Spartans team. Good patience.
Top 5 in the Big Ten in assists. Strong move by Carr.
Great take, though. That's what you want to see from Carr. Use that size and that athleticism. Get to the basket. Good take there. Just came up short. Right there, Rice, a little late. They're looking for Ballo, though. They have no answer for this big boy.
Well, he's got 10 points already. Strong underneath. He'll go back to the line.
They got something working inside. You got to stick with it.
Ballo has 12 points. Indiana, losers of 7 of the last 8, leading for the first time here this evening. Michigan State found themselves down over the weekend against Oregon as well.
So I think Fiddler, he has to let that one fly.
Richardson did. He missed again.
The key to them getting a good shot right there was attacking the zone and finding someone in the middle. The middle is always open in the zone.
First time I've said this on a possession here tonight for Indiana, Austin, that the Hoosiers looking to build on their lead. 7-0 run right now for Indiana. Shot clock down to 8. Leal a long way away from the basket. Offensive foul. And it is that team on top by 1 as we hit the 1-minute mark.
And you hit it on the head earlier, Paul. This team's record does not indicate how talented they are. They've had some tough losses. Really had a great game versus Purdue where they controlled the game and lost.
Michigan State hasn't scored in the last 3 minutes. Fiddler misses. And Cooper over the back. Indiana doing more than just hanging in there. They're leading as we approach halftime.
Absolutely. Gone on a 9-0 run. This zone has absolutely disrupted Michigan State's whole flow and taken their aggression out of their offense. The first couple possessions of the game, you saw them just continually attack the paint, which opened up for offensive rebounds. And there it is, that middle. See what it does?
Akins. He's made one of those.
But they're giving it to him.
Happy to give the 3 to the team that is last in the Big Ten shooting threes. Timeout for Rice. Caballo has 7 and Reneau has 8. Good response from the way it went the first few minutes here of this game.
And you know what? Their offense has flown a little bit more smooth since they've gotten Rice back in the game. I know he did not start, but he's been really good since he's come back in the game.
8 seconds in the half. Reneau muscling his way in. Goody fights for it. Akins, 2 seconds. Good if it goes. Indiana begins this second half up by 3.
Really looking forward to see how Michigan State attacks the zone here. That's going to be the key to the game.
The turnovers were not a problem for either team in the first half, but they begin a problem right there for the Hoosiers.
This is exactly how the second half started versus Oregon the other night. They came out and forced multiple turnovers.
Michigan State started the second half on Saturday against the Ducks down by 14. Outscored them by 26 in the second half.
I think we haven't really hit it on the head is this environment. They've taken the crowd out of it. You know what I mean? This zone has really caused them to play a slow-paced game, and that's what they want to give up right there. A 2-pointer. Just keeping them out of the paint. No layups, no good threes.
On Saturday, Indiana was down by 18 against Michigan, who beat Purdue tonight. They came back to tie it, and that's a foul offensive against Balla. One of the things we talked about here this morning and this afternoon, the two of us spending time here at shoot-around Austin, was you wanted to see how Jace Richardson would respond to a career-best 29 points. He's only made 2 out of 12 shots.
Yep. People always talk about a young player and how they bounce back from a bad game. I'm always interested to see how a player can bounce back from a good game. You walk around on campus, everyone's saying how great you are. You kind of come into the game expecting everything to be not about you, but you can have a tendency to play cool. You want him to tap into that same type of aggression that led him to have that good game and not force anything, just play through the offense. We'll see if he can make an adjustment here in the second half.
They keep getting it into Ballo. He keeps getting closer to the bucket.
And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Wow. They do not have an answer for him so far. I would keep feeding him every single time down the floor.
Foul goes against Rice. And Rice not starting here this evening for the first time.
Absolutely. That'll do it to a player. You get taken out of the lineup, you can't help but take it personally.
Booker.
Travel. Yeah.
What can Michigan State do now that they clearly want to get the ball inside the ball?
I think it still starts with the guards. The zone is designed to make it look more crowded than what it is, but it's all filled with gaps. They have to attack.
Well, that's back-to-back trips down court. One of their bigs gets in tight. Reneau for 2. Now the Hoosier lead is 7.
I like high pick and rolls versus the zone. Pick and rolls on the outside of the zone where the guard can still get downhill.
Going back to the late first half here, Austin. Michigan State hasn't scored in the last 7 minutes of game time. Fears.
Right there. But you saw it right there. That pick and roll got him right to the paint. These guards for the Spartans have to continue to stay aggressive in attack mode.
First 10 minutes of the second half were the best time for Michigan State on Saturday. Not off to a great start in this second half.
He's got the size advantage again. They're going to play through these guys the rest of the game.
He just had 2.
Look at the patience.
And he's got 2 more.
And that might have looked like a travel to the fans, but that was great footwork. He kept his pivot foot down, remained patient.
Fiddler. That's not the shot they want. Reneau with a rebound.
Again, Michigan State stagnant here.
Going back to late first half, the Hoosiers are on an 18-2 run. Reneau with the last 2 baskets. Fiddler rebound.
Might have had Goody on that backside there, but nonetheless, a good little move there.
Here's accelerated. Didn't find any opening. Akins. And he gets 2.
The basket. Attack the basket. That's what Michigan State has to hang their hat on. That's what they have all year. They're not a three-point shooting team. And as you can see, the crowd's back into it.
Indiana with both bigs on the floor, Ballo and Reneau. Reneau double team. Fierce knocked it away. Back to Michigan State. Spartans catch a break, down 7. Holloman. Second lob and attempt in a row that hasn't worked for Michigan State.
Right idea. Maybe a little bit early in the shot clock for that.
Michigan State does not have a player in double figures. Goody hit 2 threes in the first half. He's got 5 to shoot. Double teamed. Out to Ballo. Out of control. Yep. Offensive foul.
Very interested to see how they do without Ballo on the floor. 3 fouls. They want to remain him without foul trouble. Let's see if they can continue to play through Reneau and keep that same kind of remedy going for them.
Ballo has a game-high 14 points to go along with his 8 rebounds. Reneau remains on the court. He wears number 5, and he already has 10 rebounds. Shot clock down to 9. Richardson's only made 2 buckets tonight. Kicks it up top to Holloman. Shot clock to 2. It'll stay here with 1 second to shoot. Finds Richardson. Cooper with a rebound.
There it is, offensive rebound. See if we can get a pick. There it is. That's how you get it right there. You have to. Another offensive rebound.
Carson Cooper with a pair of offensive rebounds in that sequence to earn a trip to the free throw line.
He's missed a couple early. It's good to see him put that ball back in the basket. Might have jinxed him on that one, but he went 1 for 2. This might be one of those games that aren't pretty for Michigan State. I don't know if it's going to be the threes or them getting back in their flow, getting the pace up. They just got to figure out ways to win this game. And that's one way right there. Force turnovers. Let's hang their hat on that defense.
Well, as Leal let that one go, Reneau turned his head and looked to go to the other side of the lane as the ball sailed over his head.
Miscommunication here. It is loud. Yeah, that pass right there is a little over the top.
Ball back to Holloman. Last 5 games at home, he's hit double figures. Nowhere near tonight. Michigan State doesn't have a single player up in that range. Good look to Carr. Akins, open 3. Yes!
It's a big 3. Big 3. He needed that. That might open the floodgates for him and get his confidence back. You can see him giving the fist pump. He needed that.
Michigan State's 2nd field goal in the last 10 minutes. Now they need some defense.
You can already see Indiana's a little bit lost without Ballo on the floor.
Shot clock to 5. Galloway. Goody. Tough 3. Rebound Richardson.
Here we go. This is that pace.
Looking to go. Cooper. Out of control. Offensive foul. Reneau, hop step, Goody, 8 to shoot. Walled off, tough shot. Oh, wow. A teardrop.
A little rainmaker there.
Holloman in a hurry to get it up court, pulls it back out. Michigan State now down 5, trailed by 3 at halftime.
Attack, attack, attack.
Akins lost control. Rice almost had a steal. 15 seconds to shoot for State.
That's the one I'm talking about right there, the outside pick and roll. He had the paint wide open there. We'd like to see him shoot a floater. And I know he's a pass-first point guard, and that's what Fears hangs his hat on. Sometimes you got to look to score.
Nice job there by Leal with the turnover. Michigan State turned it over 3 times in the first half. Already 4 times here in the second half. Reneau's open, and he's got 2 more.
Yeah, I like the Rice pick and roll with Reneau. So far, they had not had an answer for Paulo or Reneau down low.
And the bigs coming through for Indiana inside.
All Michigan State's bigs are in foul trouble too.
Both in double figures. Kohler trying to slip it inside. Goody comes up with it. Indiana already up 7. 5 second half turnovers for the Spartans.
Go right back to him. He's in foul trouble. Remember, Kohler's going to have to try to defend here without fouling.
Reneau's been winning right there. Doesn't get that one to go in. Good hustle from Galloway.
Great effort.
Indiana here in East Lansing has taken a 3-point lead at halftime. Now leading by 7 on the strength of what they've done inside with Ballo and Reneau. Richardson has 6 to shoot. Open. He won't miss that much.
No, he won't. And that's what I talked about earlier today. One thing I saw in his last game is the patience he has when he picks up his dribble. Most guards, most players panic, especially young players. When he picks up his dribble, sometimes he's most dangerous with that pivot.
Mbako inside to Reneau. Mbako has been awfully quiet tonight. Only 2 points. Goody. That would have been his 3rd 3. Reneau to the floor. Tied up. It'll come back here to Michigan State. Aikens, the only Spartan in double figures with 10. Fears well short there. Aikens saves to Richardson. Thought he was open for 3. Inside, Fiddler.
Good job by Michigan State moving the ball around. Being patient. I thought Richardson could have probably shot that 3 there, but he decided just to be patient, wait and see if we can get a better look.
Frankie Fiddler now has 4 points. And Michigan State trails by 3.
This is a big moment in the game right here. You can feel the energy in the building. They're trying to get back into this. Down 4.
Rice 3. In and out. Ballo. Rebound. They get it right back to him.
Got a space, got to move.
He's got 14, looking for 16. Oh, what a look inside. Galloway cashes in.
It's close to an and 1 there. Impressed with Ballo's patience down low. He's fouled multiple times tonight. He's waiting on the double. He's almost looked like he's attacked the score, but he's not. He's actually waiting to see how the defense is going to react so he can find one of his teammates open for a good look. Great cut by Galloway.
Yeah, good look, good cut, good pass, a good response. Aikens, not close. Ballo, another rebound. Galloway just had the sweet assist. Eyes up. Fifth-year senior playing in his 133rd game, playing the role of quarterback right here.
Wow.
Rice got to the bucket.
He can do that. He's got to use that quick foot speed that he has. There's been a couple times where he's come off the pick and roll and kind of got off of it a little bit too quick. I want to see him use that foot speed, turn the corner to either score or make a play. Great drive by him there.
Fiddler wide open. It gets the bounce. Yeah, back to Rice. You know, he was looking right there like the Pac-12 freshman of the year, which he was last year at Washington State.
You know he has that ability. I've seen a couple times in previous games where he's turned on the Jets. Sometimes he's got to trust himself a little bit more in the offensive end, driving to the basket. He's got great speed, great quickness. He's doing it again right here. Great
my
drive.
goodness.
That was a heck of a finish. Wow.
You might not shoot that in a game of horse.
No, I definitely wouldn't try it. That was diabolical right there.
Back-to-back buckets going strong to the hoop for Rice. And the lead back to 7.
They keep going to the middle of the zone with Fiddler to keep finding him there.
Foul called as Fiddler went after the ball, called against Indiana. They have Reneau on the court in the middle taking his place, but he also has 3. Holloman pull up. Goody rebound.
That's a big foul, man. I mean, listen, they held it down earlier without him on the court. But now they're going to have to play an extended amount of minutes without him. I would imagine he won't be back in the game until, maybe 2-3 minutes left.
Mbako. In and out. That's the look they want.
That would have been a big look. Put him on 10. I see something from Richardson here. He just hit a tough, nice little midi earlier. Find ways to get him a good look. And here it is, right here.
There it is. And he's got it.
And suddenly, the energy is back in the building. You got to find ways to get these guys going. Akins and Richardson, right now, really have to come up big here.
Galloway gets all the way there.
He did a great job of sealing himself with his body. Drove right at the big at Cooper, put his shoulder into his chest, created some separation. Great finish using his body by Galloway.
Indiana's largest lead this half was 9. Lead now at 6. Akins.
That's impressive.
He thought he got fouled, but he'll take the 2 points.
Great job hanging in the air. He took the contact. And listen, tonight he doesn't have the 3 going. I thought he shot some good looks, but at this point in the game, you haven't found the rhythm there. Let's find it at the basket. You see that ball go through it a couple times, and suddenly maybe that next 3 goes in for a player like him.
Indiana's had a number of players here in this half win by going to the basket. Reneau had it taken away, got it back. Foul called against Mbako. Carson Cooper's made only 3 out of 6 free throws tonight, make it 4 out of 7. They've been chasing the Hoosiers ever since, and now they're down 2.
Big free throws by Coop. Missed a couple early, but way to bounce back there. Within 2, 6 minutes left to go in this game. This is exactly what we wanted.
Rice and Galloway have won going to the hoop here recently. Inside to Reneau. Working against Cooper. And winning against Cooper.
Yeah, he has the advantage down there. He's got the size, he's got the feel, and if he gets over that right shoulder with that left hook, it's pretty much money.
And he's working on a Spartan right there who has 4 fouls and really taking advantage.
Exactly. You can see Michigan State attack the paint without Ballo in the game. Don't have a lot of shot blocking in there. See if they can figure out a way to get to the paint to whether it's get a point or get Richardson a 3 or somebody like that.
But Fiddler's been open from that spot. First time he's hit.
Yeah, he's made a couple big shots. It's not easy to catch the ball like that, turn around and not know what's behind you in terms of the defense. Good patience, good little mid-range too.
Go right back to Reneau.
Right back to him.
Cooper with those 4 fouls, got to be careful. Oh, Reneau's going to work. Both of Indiana's bigs, Ballo and Reneau, have a double-double already. And Reneau converts a 3-point play.
They've absolutely dominated this game so far. And that was one of the keys early on. Something Tom Izzo talked about this morning and it made him nervous with these 2 bigs, especially with Reneau back in the lineup. You can see the impact he's had so far.
Holloman kick to Richardson. They're quickly on him. Back to Akins. It's Richardson and Akins in double figures for Michigan State. A lot of contact, no call, tipped around. Well, Indiana has come back nicely on the glass after really losing there to start this game.
They did.
Indiana also with 8 more points in the paint than Michigan State. They go to the hot hand in Reneau, taking his time. High off the glass. And a foul against Leal underneath. Reneau and Ballo have combined for 24 points and 21 rebounds.
Wow.
14th brings him to within 3.
And here we go. I mean, this is it. These last 4 minutes,
On January 8th, Indiana was 13-3 and 4-1 in the Big Ten. They've won one time since. Threatened to taste victory again tonight. Reneau, good look inside. What a feed from Goody.
Every single time down the floor, Reneau or Ballo has to touch the ball, and especially with Ballo out the game.
Another steal. Galloway up ahead. Slams it down.
Hey, Galloway, show some hops.
Slammed it down nice.
Yeah, very gentle.
Force it.
No. Very gentle one.
Still counts. Aikens open three.
That's a big three.
Well, Michigan State 4 out of 20 shooting threes this evening. Indiana's led by 9. That's their largest lead here in the second half. They can equal that or go above it with a 3.
This is a swing play right here.
Hoosiers have made 5 out of 6, make it 6 out of 7. And again, they're up by 9.
They're in a good position right now. There's not that much time left. You look at it from the standpoint, 30-second shot clock, 3 minutes left. You only have so many possessions left in this game. Keep them off that three-point line. Let's see if they have to earn it with a tough shot here.
Kohler gets a good look inside with the assist from Holloman.
That's the first time we've really seen Kohler even make a move like that since the first half. Sometimes when a player gets in foul trouble, it really takes the aggression out of them.
So they go right to the foul.
You want to remain aggressive, but you don't want to play too quick. You want to waste time, but continue to try to play your game.
Now called against Holloway. And next foul was sent into the line. Oh, Holloman almost had the steal.
Michigan State has to play fast here.
Galloway 62%, misses the front end.
So far the idea's worked. There's a free throw.
Paid off early. Holloman leads the Spartans in assists. Game high 6 so far.
Watch Richardson here for 3. That's a big one.
Almost went in. Holloman hustles forward, comes up with it, finds Richardson.
And this is where Rice is really going to come in handy. Can't turn the ball over.
Possession stays with Indiana. Goody can't find anyone, gets it to Rice. Sophomore point guard, knifes through.
I would stay away from whoever Holman's guarding. He's already picked a couple people earlier today. He's very active on defense. Choosing not to foul here.
Shot clock down to 8. Rice. Boy, Reneau had it. It'll stay here with 4 seconds to shoot.
Down 5 with 1:50. You need stops and quick points.
They've got 4 seconds to shoot. Reneau's their top scorer.
This is what this guy does. Tough shot maker.
Didn't get it off.
Oh,
or did he?
Goodness.
Michigan State, Tom Izzo got to go to work.
Credit Indiana for playing well without Ballo for all that time.
Aikens back to Fiddler. Still plenty of time.
A 3 here would change the game. They don't need it.
They've only made 4 out of 21 from that far out. Down to 10. Holloman runner.
One possession game.
Goody finds Rice. Thought about taking it all the way. Now goes. And Baco. 88% free throw shooter. Missed the first.
Big free throw here. Make it a 2-possession game. I don't mind Indiana's pressure, but just don't be too overzealous. You don't want to lead to mistakes on defense. Let them pass around that zone, waste time, burn clock.
Fiddler. Richardson.
He was close to taking that.
Goody steal.
Now you might have to foul here. Don't foul him, though. Don't foul him.
Got to get across the line. Rice. They've made one of the last 3. Here comes Holloman. Almost another turnover.
Michigan State has to get it together here.
Up and in. Lead is 2.
Stay away from the corners.
Knocked
Stay
it
away from the corners.
Rice came up with it. So this is 1-1. Indiana just 61% from the line tonight.
There you go.
Rice hit them both. He now has 10 points. The lead back to 4.
Big free throws. Don't want to take too much time here if you're Michigan State. If you can get an easy one, go for it.
Fiddler thought he had one. Fiddler has 10 points. Lead back to 4. Or lead down to 2. Reneau. Lead 3. And a huge free throw here.
That just tells you where his character's at.
3-point lead, 1 possession.
Okay, here we go. Do you go for a quick 2 or do you try to get a 3 here?
Fiddler. Fiddler.
There it is.
Michigan State has not led in the second half, but now they trail by 1. 14.7 left.
Here we go.
Mbaka. And Fierce found him right away.
Big free throws. It's awkward being up there by yourself.
He hits them both. Got to have a 3. Yep, just like we talked about, they go with the foul. It's a 94% free throw shooter for the season. 1-point game.
A key for Michigan State is try to foul, but also force a turnover.
And that was a foul against Fears. He'll shoot 2.
Big free throws. Make them make free throws again, but they're going to foul them in position. Yep.
Missed on purpose. Leal with the rebound, though.
Yep, that's
Makes them both.
Big free throw there. And that's why I would have had Holloman make that free throw. At least that way you're still playing for the game a little longer.
Got to hustle now, 4 seconds. Holloman lets it go. Doesn't make it. Indiana wins for the first time in nearly a month.